Okay, so DWAC, I'm pretty late here, but DWAC made a pretty big move here from 12.75 to 13.25, so it's a big move, about 50 cents from what we normally see in the morning. So it's coming up right to its 20 though, so that's why we see some resistance here. But our true next resistance point would be right here, about 15, or let me see, 13.80, around 14. So this could have definitely been a potential entry here. I was just not focused on it. So let's see. Kind of want to try and get it on a pullback here if we can see one, or some sideways consolidation at least. There's two other stocks with this one. It's DWAC, DWACW, DWACU. So we have like three different stocks with the same thing. JRJC is also another one that was on watch. JRJC. This one has potential to break its daily high. I think it already broke actually. High at 872. Yeah, so it already broke its daily high, but you can possibly see this one curl back above VWAP, but as you can tell, it's super choppy in this range. I want to see it hold above VWAP at least. If we can see it curl back above VWAP and actually see it hold, then they look better. RMED is another one that was on watch, but right now DWAC has everything on watch, so everybody's watching this one. I'm gonna wait for this one to pull back a little bit so I can get in here, but I do want to take a trade on it. So high here is 1337. This one's really whippy though. Well, I tried to get in there at 29, but I was just way too slow on my entry for sure. Look at that huge move. Oh, that sucks. I was waiting for a smaller pullback as it was kind of holding, and I just wanted to see it pull back a little more, maybe below 20, but not tank or anything. So that was a huge missed opportunity there. Right at my resistance point here. So perfect pullback, but like I said, no entry, no fill on my entry, which kind of sucks. Not sure where the halt level's at on this one though. Kind of curious to see. So now we hit the 20 and we broke above a little bit, but let's see if we can hold the $0.50 at least. See another pullback candle maybe. I don't want to see this one just flush though. Okay, so I like how this one's still holding. It's still it popped below 50 for a second, but now it's back up above it. Jeez, I can't talk today. So if this one can hold its level sideways right here, then it's looking good for another possible entry. I don't want to see it break this 1 minute high right now. I'd rather just see it be sideways for a little bit, but we'll see what this does. I don't like how it just took off there. We'd be going for the break of 14 most likely. So again, not filled there once more. So now it broke its 1 minute high, didn't break significantly. So now we can see some consolidation here, I believe. This candle would have needed a rip through 14 to look really good, but it double topped here on the 5 minute. So 1387, 1387, two of the same highs, double top. We can see some consolidation here, possibly a 2 candle, 3 candle pullback. As long as it holds 13 or at least 1350, then it looked pretty solid. Let's see if it breaks 14 here though. I'd honestly just rather wait for this to pull back a little more, at least in the 5 minute. I don't want to see it break its high here. of 87. I'd rather just see it, like I said, pull back to 50 or a little below 50, and then we could see a move back up. So there's a triple top right there. Hasn't broken yet. A lot of resistance here. Jeez, it's like to the penny on my my lines here. See if it's gonna break below 50 this time. So I'm just gonna give this one some time. I need to see it pull back a little more because it's slowing down up here. I don't want to buy in, get a quick pop and then a huge drop below its 1 minute. So I think it broke here by like 1 cent. Yeah. If this one somehow breaks 14, I'm not interested. I gotta see it pull back a little more. So here we go. Here's another pullback candle. So now we have 2 pullback candles. Maybe I might see a third. I have no idea. But I'd honestly want to get in here for the break of this 1 minute high. It's just now the 1 minute MACD is crawling back down. I don't really want to see that. So we might even see more consolidation here. It sucks that I didn't miss this entire move here though. I tried to get filled here. I also tried to get filled here for a second, but no fill on both of my entries. So the high of this candle is 72. This doesn't look too bad. I wanted to get in, but as soon as it ripped like that on the 1 minute, I wasn't having that. So there's a quick break. It was about 1 cent, 3 cents. 3 cents and a huge drop. So that's exactly why I didn't get in. I didn't like that move there. If it just stayed in its level here instead of just popping right in the next 1 minute, I would have gotten in. But I don't like that. Kind of a nasty move. So not going to take that one. Let's see, I'm going to go check on other stocks. SGOC. SGOC here on the 1 minute doesn't look bad. 5 minute looks okay. Needs to get a little higher though. Spreads are about 5 cents, so they're not too bad. 10 minute doesn't look too bad either. So that could have been a nice entry there at 80. Possibly for the break of 8. I don't know. I don't like how slow it's moving. JRJC is kind of just fading. RMED. RMED popped above VWAP for a second, but couldn't hold. DWAC, I don't know. It's crossing on the 1 minute MACD, so I'm not really sure what direction this is going to be heading in the next couple minutes. Obviously it needs to cross here, but it needs to pop back above its level. It needs to hold 13 for it to look interesting. It's holding its 1320 level, which this is a support spot, I guess. So we do need to see this come back up above 1350 at least and hold. If we see another flush back down, then this, I don't know, it's going to be a while before we see this crawl back up. JRJC's popping on the scans now. 20-cent spreads though, don't like that. DWACU, trading basically exactly the same. DWACW, popping up here. I already crossed on the 1 minute MACD though. So it obviously didn't hold this level. Now it's back below its 1 minute MACD. The MACD crossed already. I don't know. It's back below 13. JRJC just got halted going up. Interesting. So I think this is going to be more of a 5-minute setup, but then again, the 10 minutes really coming down here, which I don't want to see. If this somehow breaks this 10-minute low of 69, which it's really close, if we see that it's if we see that it breaks this 10-minute low, I definitely want to see it pop back up. But I think it might be honestly, it might be a 10-minute setup actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We'd have to see this come close to view up, curl, hold its 1320 level, and then curl back above that and hold its 1350, then 14. So right now it's gonna be a while. Let's go to JRJC. JRJC is gonna resume at 46 and 3 seconds. So there's a pullback towards VWAP, and now let's see, it broke its 1 minute high, but I want to see it actually break significantly and see if we can get a rip back to 13. I don't want to see it just break and then fade again, especially not below VWAP. If it just drops below VWAP, this one's kind of done, I think. The 5-minute doesn't look so bad. It broke its low here, but now it's kind of popping up. I want to see some continuation and back above 13 though. We still have another minute for this next 1 minute candle. So if this one can finish above 13 or somewhere around 1320, then it looked really good for, I guess, a climb back up to break its 1350 level. It's having a hard time here trying to break back above 13. So double top there, basically at 97, I think. Yeah, double top at 97. I don't know. Really sucks I wasn't filled right here though. That was, oh man, that was kind of, I don't want to say obvious, but that was a good potential entry. So here's a break at 13. 13.15. 5-minute just opened. Let's see if we can get a little bit of consolidation here below 13, and then see if it can keep stacking or staircasing back up to 1350. That look a lot better because the 1 minute MACD here looks like it's gonna curl soon. 10 minutes looking way better now, so this can definitely curl to the 1350 level. I just want to see this somewhat pull back, holds 13, break below maybe 1290, 1280. And then pop back above 13, see another curl all the way back to 1350. Okay, so let's see if we can see some consolidation on this candle here. For some reason, my whole chart setup here just went blank, so I didn't see anything that was popping on the scans. Kind of weird. I would personally like to see this break its low here of 1304. Huge buyer that just got moved. So there's a break of 1304. Now we saw the 1 minute low break and it's holding its level of 13, which is awesome. So the high is 1325. I might just get in here on an early entry for the break of its 1325 level on the next 1 minute. I want to see a little more consolidation here though, so I can get in on a better entry here. I'm buying here at 13. So I'm gonna look for this next 1 minute candle to break its high. Big seller there at 17, which I don't like. So I might have got in early if I'm being honest with you. My stop's gonna be 13. Big buyer at 13 there. Just got taken out, so stopping out there. So that's okay. We can definitely take another entry here. We can get in for another entry on the high of this 1 minute candle, 13.15. So down $50. Kind of sucks that it didn't work out in this candle, but that's all right. We just need to see this climb back above 13. My overall target would be the break of this 5 minute high, which would be 13.25 and 13.50. So here's probably a place I should have gotten in. I should have bought that dip, actually, just added on my position. Don't want to see this break its 1 minute high, which it just did. I don't want to see that. Dang, so a little early on my entry, kind of sucks. Should have bought this dip, should have added to my position actually. I was debating, but I didn't want to see this flop and flush below 12 or something like that. So now it's back at 13.50. So we got some support here at 13.20. If we can get a dip back to that level, we can potentially see a move back above 13.50. Jesus. Let's see if we can get another 2 candle pullback here, if this is just going to continue higher. This might set up the exact same way that this one set up, honestly. So we could see another pullback candle. I was just expecting this one to rip to 13.50, but obviously it didn't do that. It actually did what I originally wanted it to do, is pull back below 13 and then shoot higher, but obviously I didn't take my entry here. I'm waiting for the perfect setup, but okay, let's see if we can get a 2 candle pullback. Like I said, it's setting up similar to the way this one's set up, so we're going to go ahead and try and buy this dip at 13.20. That's our support level, but it needs to break this 1 minute low. Okay, well I waited too long then, so there's a quick pop through 70, and now we're seeing a 1 minute MACD curl. I just realized that. 5 minute also just broke. Oh, I did not see that, so totally my fault. Now I just hit this resistance level once again, broke through. Let's see if we can break through 14. So clearly this, that should have been my perfect entry here, but whatever. Totally missed that move. Break through 14 here. Really nice move there. So now it's back below 14. I was just waiting for this one to close, this 1 minute to close, because it was there for a long time. So big sellers here at 14 again. So that seller moved. Jesus. Okay, so it's getting a little heavy up here. I'm gonna wait for some sideways consolidation. It's holding 14, which is awesome. Let me see, the high of this candle here is 1733, so we can potentially see this back to its high. But it's getting a little slow up here, so I need to wait for a pullback entry. Not really sure where I want to get in though. 14 is supposed to be resistance slash support now, but I don't know. Our next support level is 1350. Really sucks that I missed this entry here though. So not filled 2 times, and when I do get filled, it actually breaks lower, then pops back above. So really unfortunate. And then this one, I thought I was gonna close red, so I wanted to get on the next 1 minute candle, but clearly that didn't happen. Just took off at the last couple seconds of the candle. So if this can actually hold 14, I don't want to see this candle rip. I want to see it kind of pull back here, and then we can go ahead and see a move back above. I guess it's high, a daily high, or high of day, I mean. JRJC resumed. I completely forgot about that. DWAC actually just ripped through right there. FTCI is also popping on the scans. Keep watching this one. Check what the warrants are doing though. So they're all taking off for the most part. Okay. Next 5 minutes gonna open here. See if we can get a pullback to 14, hold its level, and then see another rip through high day. So high day here is 49. Big seller at 50 just got taken out. 54 now. It's really slowing down up here though, so I'm just gonna wait for it. I feel like just waiting for it right now though is just gonna catch the back end of the move because it's pretty extended now. It's, you know, VWAP's all the way at 1260, and this one's already at 1460, so $2 whole ahead. I don't know. Knowing how it's kind of slowing down up here, I feel like it's just gonna see or we're gonna see some major consolidation pretty soon, especially with the 5 minute looking the way it is. If this can't hold its level here, then, you know, I can only imagine what this is gonna do on the 5 minute. We might see 2 pullback candles after this one, depending on what it does. If it breaks below 1450, then for sure we can see some consolidation here, possibly back below 14, and then another 5 minute setup. But I think I might just take the L today because it's already going to be time for me to go here pretty soon. Really sucks I wasn't filled here though at all. Ugh, that gets me so frustrated. So we still have another 3 minutes on this 5-minute candle here. If this can pull back to 14 and then break back above its level and kind of finish sideways here, it doesn't look so bad, but I honestly think it's gonna be a 2 candle pullback on the 5-minute. And then the next 10-minute that opens, I'd say the second 5-minute candle on the next 10-minute is the one to actually break the high here. If not, it's just gonna be sideways as well. So we're seeing a pullback to 14 here. 1440 or 1450 is another, I guess, resistance level. So we have support at 14, resistance at 1450. Big seller there at 20. I still think it's going to pull back. 1-minute MACD is also curling here, similar to how I did it earlier on this one, this whole section here. So we might see a pop and then, you know, fade again. So there's a break to 1450, 1453, and now it's back at 40. '30s now. So there's a false break. MACD saved my life on that one. We're gonna see a 1-minute MACD cross, I'm sure, and then we're gonna have to see some more consolidation here, and then another ride back up. But it's gonna have to hold for sure. I think 1350. Potentially see this curl back below 14, hit 1350 maybe, and then curl back up. But if anything, I really want to see it hold its 1380 level, 14 for sure. Which right now, this is actually a support line here. I should draw or move this one up. So the 5-minute was kind of holding its level, but this next 5-minute looks pretty bad. So we're gonna see a pullback here, I'm sure. This might be a false break, if anything. If this somehow just rips through this high, like that's super unexpected for me. But I think it's gonna pull back here, maybe false break or something. Okay, clearly I was wrong, I guess. All the way back to its high, double top here at 75. Okay, I was just totally wrong on this move then. I wanted too much from it. 5-minute didn't look good to me. Obviously, I didn't check the 10-minute though. I just realized I just saw that on the 10-minute. So nice curl here. Just wasn't paying attention to it. I was looking at the 5-minute. Oh well. I'm gonna end it here because it's already 10, and I don't know. I missed what, 1, 2, 3, like 4 different entries here, so I'm not gonna fall into FOMO here and just try to take another gamble. I'm just gonna take the $50 L and walk away. So I'll go ahead and see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have some better trades in and see what the market brings us.